Morning miners, Pakratt here, and you guys should know where I am right now if you saw my last video, which I'm not even sure has been uploaded by the time this video has occurred. As well, I know it hasn't been I know it's been uploaded, but I know you guys haven't seen it yet because YouTube's being a jerk about it and still hasn't let it go through yet. So this is going to be a little bit further ahead than that, simply because of that, I'm sure. But it has been fixed. This is completely done. I guess I could show you real quick. Evidently it's raining. The sides are finished. I did get the pistons in there. It is fully functional on both sides. So the water streams are flowing. I remembered eventually to take out the lights after letting other people using it for a while, which is kind of mean to me. Jim's was standing in this thing for like a full day off and on. And it wasn't until about his 8th hour or something like that that I realized, oh, wait, the lights are still on in the hallways. So, yeah, he wasn't even running at full peak efficiency. And it's running pretty well. I've been happy with it. It could, of course, go faster because there's ones that can run circles around this thing. But that's okay. It's doing what I intended it to do. I guess I can bring those with me. So what we're going to be, if you've noticed my inventory, what I actually am planning on doing today is going back to Guudland. And I spent some time in the Ender grinder or whatever. I don't even remember that thing. The Ender, whatever. Yeah, that. I spent some time there, and I got some new tools and one crappy pick. I basically went level 38 and everything and see what I could get, and I got some good stuff. Unfortunately, I also got some crappy stuff. And I did that because I went and got some diamonds by going up here and just doing some branch mining down there. I did 2 good-sized sections. These are pretty large, and I ended up with quite a bit of stuff. I'll show that again. I guess I'm set for redstone for a while. I mean, now that I got the fortune picks, it's not that big of a deal. I still had a fortune 3 pick from before, but it's almost dead. I don't even know where I put it. I mean, not really a reason to worry about it because it's almost dead. But yeah, I haven't started the pillars or anything more fancy here. I don't plan on doing that for a little bit. I want to go work on other projects. But what I want to do right now is I want to see about clearing out some more space and did I bring that? Yes, it's in my. Duh. I still have this in from working on the Ender. What I'm planning on doing today is going and clearing some sand. Now, I bet you that sounds nice and boring. And it is. But that's not why I'm actually sitting here talking today. I decided that today is going to be a little bit different. By the way, I think that's pretty much going to be my catchphrase for my series here. Whenever I start something, it's pretty much going to be a little bit different anyway. So I now have something, whatever. But today's difference is going to be not so much what I'm doing as it is what I'm saying. I know you guys love my ranting, and I enjoyed doing it a little bit too because it's good to vent, and I'm pretty dang good at it. And although I don't do it very often, I figured today might be a good one because I've had something that's been driving me absolutely batty. So we're going to get into that. Just first, let me make my way over there. I haven't been to Guudland that much lately, actually. I haven't been to town that much. I think I just stopped by here a little bit to look around. I could be running. I got lots of bread. I don't know what's wrong with me. If I could remember how to run. They really need to just add a button. I need a button, just like make R, so I can say R is run. Okay, when I hold R, I'm running. That would make my life so much easier than having to double tap every freaking time. Yeah, I'm already starting to go. That's awesome. Did I ever finish cleaning this? I think I did. I gotta finish this up too. This is just starting to look pathetic. I don't know if I want to just dig this out to go down one more level or just add another level of sand or something here. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put a wall up because this is just sad looking. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna have to be one something. It probably should just be one block of one big thing of sand, but I mean everything else in Guudland is half slab, so I don't know. I haven't decided on that yet. Oh, yeah, I did fix that. Okay, good. And it's dark. Well, that's going to kind of ruin things. Okay, now as for what I'm planning on doing, what we're going to be doing is just clearing out a lot of sand, like I said. I should probably get some TNT too, so when we get to the not sand part, it's easier. I'm also planning on next episode. I think I'm going to work on this. I've given Badge long enough to come over and help out with this. I mean, he had some good ideas that I did like, and I might do some of that. What he wants to do is he wants to take these dispensers and put it around it so that you can just like shoot items down. It's a good idea, but I have other plans. We'll get to that next time. And I'm going to have to remove this lava lake too because that's just going to be in the way now, unfortunately. That's a shame. I don't know if I want to just move it bucket by bucket somewhere else. But lava's not exactly that rare in the game. It's just convenient having it up this high up. Up this high up. Yeah. Anyways. Okay, so let's see. I'm just deciding where I wanted to expand. We got that, and I do like how easily flat this is. I've got to drop off some stuff first. Go back down to storage. I don't know if you guys even saw that I have storage here. Let's go ahead and drop off the rest of these shovels. We're just going to do some of the efficiency ones today and save the good ones for later, obviously. That's a good one. That's beautiful. With the Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. That's beautiful. I love that one. I got to fix this stuff up a little bit too. Okay, so we're going to go ahead with this one, put that one back. And the really cool thing is that when I went and enchanted all these, everything was efficiency. I didn't get a single unbreaking only out of this, and that's good. No, that one was here. I was going to say maybe I did, but no, that one was here before. These are all ones that I had before, and every time I was upgrading them, I'd get Unbreaking 3, Unbreaking 3. And these two just ticked me off because when I'm trying to clear out a desert, Unbreaking is not going to make it go faster. Right? So, yeah, that was more frustration, but whatever. Let's see. I need room for sand. I need room for a lot of sand. I'm going to have to clear this stuff out later on, too. I'm going to just make that before I get moving. I guess I could use this for TNT, actually. Did I have any... Oh, I got a little bit. Okay, let's just bring a small stack of that. And we'll put this in. Where did those come from? Well, whatever. We'll go ahead and just grab a few of these and start digging. I must have had some there before, actually, from another thing, the Ender Grinder. I didn't even know I had these. Okay. So I'm just babbling now. Okay, so let me just... I might have to cut a little bit of this too because I'm just starting to go off topic. I haven't even said what the topic is yet. There's that. Get rid of that one. Okay. So this is going to be a very random rant. We could either go that way. We can go that way. I do want to get rid of this though. This is kind of ticking me off. But it is night. Well, anyway. Let me just collect my thoughts for a minute, and I'll get back with you guys. I'm just going to wait for daytime to really get into this. Okay, I'm back, guys. It seems that... Oh, freaking annoying. It seems that I've got this area kind of cleared up a little bit, so I can actually do some digging at night here. I forgot that I'd actually... sequestered this part off by digging this out. So as long as I don't dig out all of this, he can't really do jack to me. He can just kind of sit there and stare at me. So basically the only thing that's going to really bug me is spiders and smart creepers that actually somehow make it over here. Oh, and of course they can come over here and get me too, but, well, they're idiots, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I might actually just put some sand up there to prevent them from doing that. We'll see, I don't know. But what we're going to be talking about today is very random. We're going to be talking about Pandora. Pandora is in the Music Genome Project. I know you guys all have heard of that one. I love and I'll tell you right off the bat, I love Pandora. I've actually used it for years. You guys have all heard about it long ago, I'm sure, and more recently, Guudes talked about it. Now, I've subscribed to it for years myself. I can understand why he'd want to do it too. But I have issues with Pandora. More specifically, well, let me just say what I use it for first. I use it whenever I'm doing my janitor's work. I actually have a nice, well, a half-decent cell phone. I actually have original Droid. I know it's not nice by today's standards, but it definitely holds its own. It can do what I need it to do. It's got the Pandora running, and it can do things like run Bluetooth headsets and stuff. And I have one. I actually have a Bluetooth headset, not one of those little gadgetry things that you have in your ear that just looks like a cockroach is sucking blood out of your brain. No, I mean like a full-on headset, and that was very specifically one of the reasons I got my cell phone, because I needed something when I was working alone in a janitor's job for hours and hours on end to keep me occupied. Not only because I was getting bored with the job, but because I needed something wireless that I could use in the job. I mean, one of the worst things about doing stuff like music players and MP3s and junk like that. I don't make it sound like I'm a grandpa when I say it like that, but you know what I mean. Whenever you're trying to use them and you have to wear headphones, and try doing any manual labor while wearing those things. I'm serious. It doesn't matter the headset. You could be doing like the most simplest task, and you're going to wrap that thing around your arm somehow, some way. It is inevitable. So I decided it was probably the best reason for getting a cell phone was so I could listen to music. And it's the only reason I didn't even have a cell phone before that. I honestly was fighting it for a long time because I just don't really talk to that many people. Once I got it, people started calling me all the time because of different job-related stuff. Yeah, they call the janitor too. The other thing I use it for is I work PowerPoint at the church. So when I'm doing that, yeah, like I said, spiders can still bug me. When I say that, I mean the PowerPoint itself is unrelated to the course, but I'll be like running the music afterwards at like the lunches, and which brings me as to what's driving me crazy about Pandora. Now I'm just going to tell you right off the bat that they don't understand a few concepts that I need to use all the time. That being specifically the term Christian and the term rock, okay? And seeing how those two terms are supposed to come together and form a genre of music, it's kind of annoying that they don't understand what that genre actually is. Being the fact that they're a music company, as well as just about every other music company doesn't get it either, but I mean, they specifically I have to deal with just about every week in some way, shape, or form. So it drives me absolutely crazy. Now, for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, I want you to stop for a minute. I'm not even going to do anything for just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to stop what I'm doing. I'm going to stand right here. I might even have to take the fact that I'm going to have to worry about dealing with music copyright for this video, which is, by the way, one of the reasons why it's been slowing me down lately. I might just play some slow music in the background. I'm just going to stand here and let you go and click away for 30 seconds and try out the Christian rock station on Pandora. I'm going to put the link in the description. I want you to go there. I want you to try it and just listen. You don't have to listen to a full song. Just either listen to or skip through 3 of them. Just write down the names of the songs and the artist and toss it in the description. Okay? That's it. I'll see you in 30 seconds. All right? I'm serious. Get over there. Oh, if you're on cell phone, sorry. This is just going to be quiet for a minute. Okay, all set. Now I obviously can't even see the descriptions right now. I can't, or the comments. So I'm just gonna run a very rough guess just by my knowledge of their database and what they're gonna say. I'm gonna say most likely what you heard is something from Rebecca St. James, something from Curtis Ray Chapman and Reliant K, maybe some Sanctus Real, and all these other stations. I'm sure that at least one of you heard something that sounds like something you'd hear by going to a actual church service that was has a chorus, and pretty much half the songs that you heard, if not all of the songs that you heard, was something that is very reminiscent of something that you'd hear in church every day. Okay, something very boring, very simple, very sing-songy, stuff. I bet you a lot of you didn't even hear an electric guitar, which is pathetic. This is their definition of rock. Not just Christian rock, but rock. And this is something that I have never, ever understood in music in general. Let's just forget the fact that I just said Christian for a minute there, okay? Let's just look at the fact that it says rock. What is a rock? Okay, if you're gonna, this is a term that was developed many years ago to describe what people were listening to. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be edgy. It's supposed to be strong. It's supposed to be heavy. And whenever I say words like this, they directly correlate to parts of music. I'm sure many of you are thinking of groups like Metallica, System of a Down, and stuff like that. When I'm saying something like heavy, you're thinking System of a Down. When I'm saying something like hard, you're thinking Metallica or something like that. There's a lot of groups out there, Tool and all these other ones. You are not thinking Rebecca St. James. You're not thinking of what's his name? The one that everybody always gets trolled with. The classic soft rock genre. Okay, I'm full, aren't I? Okay, so we got to go deposit some stuff here. So when did rock become soft? I never really understood this. What is a soft rock, and why do you take soft rock and mix it in with the term rock itself? Okay, this I never ever could understand in any way, shape, or form. Let's see how far down I am right now. Oh man, I'm gonna have to make a new one, aren't I? Not yet, but pretty soon. So, okay, I'm just stuck looking at sand. Where was I? Oh yeah. Okay. So the term rock has somehow gotten warped throughout time to mean something completely different than what it's actually supposed to be, and that's supposed to be hard, strong, heavy, grind your teeth stuff. And for some reason, it has turned into some soft, wanky junk that nobody should hear. And now, don't get me wrong. I can understand that some people actually like groups like Reliant K and Rebecca St. James and all that stuff. Don't get me wrong. There is a place for soft rock. What is it? Now I can't even remember. The Rickroll guy. I'm sure there's people that actually enjoy that music. Okay, I can understand the place for elevator music in society. My dad, I can give, for instance, who is ancient by your terms, I'm sure. He loves elevator music, and he always has, and I've never understood why, but that's his thing. It's something he enjoys. That's fine. Don't call it rock, okay? It's not rock. It's not hard. It's not heavy. It's pathetic, okay? So, now, when they're talking about soft rock, what is a soft rock? Soft? Soft. There's no such thing as a soft rock. That's not a rock. That's a sponge. And frankly, that's an insult to sponges everywhere. If you look at it like a sponge that you would get by going down to the middle of the ocean and getting a sponge, okay, you take that sponge and you put it back up on the surface. That sucker's going to become hard. It's not going to be some little soft, flimsy thing. Now, until you put water in it, it's still a hard substance. It's pretty much its own type of rock. Okay. Now, when you're so that means even soft rock, it's not even a rock, okay? Soft rock is wood, okay? It's the basic definition of soft rock is like birch wood. In reality, it's not real. It's pathetic, and I never understood the use of that term in society. I think they should just change the term soft rock to mean wood rock. It would make a lot more sense. Just start calling it birch, all right? Or just give it the name of veneer rock, or veneer, not even rock. You can't call it rock. It's veneer music. But that's neither here nor there. That's not even the topic that I'm trying to approach today. And now you guys are loving this, because I know you guys love it when I start going off and getting ticked off at something. So I'm sure that there's people out there right now that are loving every last bit of this. But let's just not. That's not even what I'm talking about. I was talking about Christian rock. Okay, now I know a lot of you don't listen to Christian music. It's understandable. I can obviously understand that because a lot of Christian music sucks. Okay, there's a lot of it that's really bad. But do you know why a lot of Christian music sucks? Because the definition of Christian music for people like us is Christian rock, and that's what when you try plugging it into something, that's what you get. There's actually groups out there that are good. I bet you there's groups that are on the main stations right now. I mean, not like Pandora Radio. It's on there too. But if you were like to switch to the FM stations for a minute and listen, you would actually hear some Christian music. You wouldn't know it because it actually sounds good. And if you tried switching to a Christian station, you wouldn't hear it because they think it's too hard for them for their little soft rock parade. Okay. Now a lot of you will probably have heard of some of these, like Flyleaf. Flyleaf is a Christian group, and they've done it for years. There's actually Christian music that I enjoy that actually has the lead singer to Flyleaf doing backup vocals and stuff like that, and I love her work. She's an incredible artist. And there's also POD that's really popular. Vertical Horizon. These are all groups that I've always loved from popular music, and you do hear them. It does exist, and it's not like they're alone. There are Christian artists out there in all genres, everything from the grungiest of grunges. I mean, you look at when I'm talking Flyleaf. If you've heard any of her stuff, you know that she likes to do some of that really grungy, dirty stuff, where she does that stuff, which is really interesting coming from a female voice, and I love that. But there's many Christian groups that do that. I know that there's at least one person from IRC that is a Christian rock, that is a singer in a Christian rock band that sounds exactly like that. He shared his music with me, and I was able to hear that. So it's not really that unusual of a thing, but you're never going to hear it. It's just that simple because everything's defined as soft rock. Oh, I gotta readjust here. All right, but it would be fine if you could then take. I mean, if you take the term soft rock and you segregate that by itself, then it's fine. Now here's where I get pissed off at Pandora. Remember how I said to go ahead and click that link to get to the Christian rock section? Now I want you to go ahead while I'm talking. I'm not going to do the whole pause thing again, but why don't you go ahead and look for Christian alternative? All right, just go into the genres, which I had to look up by the way myself. If you're on their websites in the upper left-hand corner, when it says select music, you can then click a select by genre when you click that. Okay, now I want you to go ahead and click through the genres and find Christian gospel. Okay. By the way, interesting mix right there. Now I want you to look to see which selections are there. You see Christian rock. You see Christian contemporary. Now I want you to find Christian alternative. I want you to find Christian heavy metal. I want you to find Christian anything but rock. Okay? Good luck, because it's not freaking there. There is no such thing to Pandora as Christian alternative. Even though there's giant groups like I just mentioned, like Flyleaf, who is massive, okay? There's groups like Skillet. There's groups like Vertical Horizon, who I mentioned. These are groups that have been well known for many years, and yet there is no such thing as a Christian alternative. Now, come on, okay? This is a music site. This is what they should be doing and knowing how to do. The idea that these don't exist is pathetic. To completely segregate an entire population simply because we don't want to hear everybody talking about how they're treating their girlfriends over the weekend. It's just sad that you just can't do that. I mean, there's people out there who will select Christian music not because they want to hear Christian music, but simply because they don't want to hear the filth and the other stuff. And while I'll listen to the other stuff, I'd prefer to find some other good music that I don't have to listen to that every once in a while, you know? But it doesn't exist. They don't understand what the term means. If you've ever listened to Pandora for any amount of time and you try selecting something like, you try telling it, I don't want swearing. Yeah, try doing that on Pandora. They don't get that one at all. Their way of determining if a song has explicit lyrics is by letting you decide. Okay, so if you say at some point that you don't want explicit lyrics, and then you click a like on a song, suddenly that one didn't have explicit lyrics in the first place. It doesn't matter if the explicit lyrics that they actually said were something that pertained well to the song, and you actually liked the song. Just because you clicked like means, oh, Pandora's like, oh, it must not have explicit lyrics in it. Then we're fine. We'll just start putting that everywhere. It doesn't matter if it was like Slim Shady or some crap like that. By the way, do listen to him. Good stuff. Beside the point. Not picking on that stuff. There's a lot of the work from him is actually quite good. And again, I digress. Did I actually run out of sand? I think I did. It's probably about time to start doing the sandstone. Okay. I don't know. Do I want to do sandstone or do I want to just blow it up? Yeah, I know you guys are shouting blow it up at the screen because I'm being boring. You're loving the rant and you don't care. I guess we'll just go ahead and do some more sand in a little bit here. I guess I'm going to have to light this up, aren't I? Now I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. They don't understand what the term Christian rock means. Now, I know they're a major group, and I know that it should be its own. It should be its own genre. If you're going to have a term like Christian rock, then you should have the other terms in there because there are youth out there that actually want to listen to this stuff. Then they have parents. They are restricting what they listen to. It'd be nice if they could actually select a Christian alternative and maybe get some music that they can listen to without their parents being on their case all the time. All right? Because these groups do exist, and they're not getting supported. How can they get supported if nobody thinks that they're there? Seriously, this is a serious problem in the music community. You have entire genres that don't exist. So, oh, and of course now he's going to show up. This is why I like having a knockback sword. It means that creepers are less effective because it doesn't even matter if I hit him late, he's going to be knocked out of range quickly, and that's a good thing. So. I mean, I think I've actually posted on their, they have, what is it, a Get Satisfaction forum for Pandora where you can actually go there and suggest problems that you have with their service. I think I've actually gone there and done that. I encourage you guys to do that too. I encourage you guys to go find some way of yelling at Pandora about this because obviously this is something that has affected me for a long time and that really aggravates the crud out of me. And... well, that's basically it. I've done my rant, and it's just pathetic sounding. Did I even say everything to do with it? I think I did. All right. So let's go ahead and just dig out a little more sand here. I'm probably going to end this pretty soon. Maybe I'll go ahead and cut it here and see about setting up an explosion for you guys to end this because you guys have been nice. You guys have listened to me ranting, and I guess you guys deserve an explosion, don't you? All right, I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, got a nice little explosion set up here. You can take a look. I just set up some tunnels of TNT going straight down here. Some of them are one block tall, that first one, I think. And I think the rest are 2 to 3 blocks tall. When I say 2 to 3 blocks, I mean like TNT, 2 blocks of leaves, TNT, 2 blocks of leaves, and then TNT on top. I didn't chain them up with like redstone or anything like that because it's just a waste of redstone. And this works just as well. So that'll work. So here's to end my rant is a nice set of explosions. Just for you guys. Hello? Okay, evidently you can't click a... Okay. Figures. Well, be back with you guys in a minute. Ooh. What? No. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Welcome back after the reset, guy. Well, not reset. We had the machine crash or something. So let's go see just how much of what I just did is still there. Okay, here we go. There had better be a lot of sand missing from the top of that here top. I think we're good. Yep, okay, we're good. Although that does mean that I think we lost 2 of the efficiency shovels because they were in my inventory at the time, and the inventory got reset. Well, that's okay. We're about to explode a bunch of stuff, so that'll make up for it. All right. So here we go, guys. 1 explosion for you. Couple more. Ow. I really should have done pressure plates. And well done. All right. I think that'll do. Okay. Explosion done. I hope that volume was enough. Yeah, that volume was fine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clean up this mess, and I'll get back with you guys in a little bit. All right, when I say a little bit, I mean next episode, of course, because it's nearing the end right now. What I'm going to do next time is, I'm going to have that lava pit filled in some way, and we're going to go ahead and mess with this thing. I have a really good idea for a plan to do that, to deal with this, and I think you guys are going to love it. But till then, you guys have a good one.